great rising, great being, and great ending, depending on what part of the day this reaches you. As always, I hope everybody's being great, chasing greatness, chasing that self-worth and self-love and self-awareness of where you're at in your journey and who you are and where you're at in your life. Really excited to get into this next video, but before I do, of course, I got to show my appreciation to those who are out there chasing that entrepreneur spirit. So if you have any type of movement or a business that you want to further the process in as far as your marketing and your presence and your branding, again, check out Brand Visions LLC. All the contact information is in the description below. Also, if you are in the Indianapolis area and you have kids and you just want to try to find something new for your kids to do outside of just putting electronics in their face, you want to encourage their imagination and kind of give them something different to look at, please make sure you contact Keisha with Kiddie Canvas. It's a great company. I really love what she's doing, like I mentioned in my past videos. So again, the Indianapolis area only, and I believe she's also doing couples things now, so she's starting to branch out. I'm seeing all the good feedback she's getting, so don't miss out on that for your child and for you. So make sure you check that out too. Also, that information is in the description below. Now, let's get into this video. The last video, we talked about the last couple of videos, we've been breaking down the three aspects of self. We're gonna trickle right into the next thing. Again, I try to keep and make sure everything flows so it's not so confusing, and so that you can it helps me keep track of where we're at and kind of organizing all this. So this video, I'm gonna talk about triplicities. Basically what that is the three major aspects of human expression. Now everything's connected. That's one thing you're gonna learn from me. I connect everything, but I gotta take this step at a time because everybody's not where I'm at intellectually, consciously, and self-wise. So triplicities, three major aspects of human expression. These human expressions, they're divided into four groups, and each of these groups are the 12 signs, okay, and they're all connected to the three planes, okay. Now let me say that in a more digestible way. You have the 12 signs, right? Out of the 12 signs, zodiac signs, those are divided into groups of 4. Okay? Or groups of 3 of 4. I'm sorry, I'm saying that wrong. I'm trying to. So each group it contains 4 signs. There we go. Okay. Now these planes, you have your mind plane, the soul plane, and your physical plane. Okay. Basically, the head, the middle, and your feet. Okay. And I'm saying this like this because I really want to connect the dots. I want everything to transition to one. And these 3 planes are connected to birth charts. If you don't know what that is, it's basically just a breakdown of who you are at birth. So if you want to take time to pause this video and kind of look up your birth chart and figure that out, please go right ahead. I really can't do everything on video because everybody's different. Everybody has a different birthday, different numbers, different everything. So I feel like it'd take too much time to break down how to do a birth chart and how to do your exact birth chart. So just know these 3 planes that I'm speaking of are the 3 planes that are in the birth chart, okay? So let's get into this. The head, the first plane, the mind plane, basically your conscious self. Again, they're all connected. Your conscious self, that's the intellectual thought. Like I said in previous video, this group of 4 consists of Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. Use me example. I'm a Gemini. I'm very into my conscious self. I'm a very intellectual person. I have very intellectual thought, and I live basically in my head. You know what I mean? Not to sound crazy, but I'm very intuitive, and I think a lot. So that's your conscious self. That's the mind plane. The mind plane, basically, this again in previous videos, embraces your memories, embraces your thinking, rationalism, imaginating, creating, responsibility, ambitions, and idealism. All those type of things fit into that first group of 4, which is again Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. So if that is you, you are very into your conscious self, and maybe I'm hoping if this is new information to you, it's connecting dots for you and answering a lot of questions as far as who you are, because maybe you've been going through some things, or maybe how you approach life, the job, your goals. It's from a different perspective that other people might not understand, and they might not understand because they live on a complete different plane than you are. So again, the first plane, the mind plane, is the head, the conscious self. Okay? The next of the 3 aspects of human expression will be your soul plane. This will be your higher self. This will be the middle. This is where Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio reside. And they are very into emotion and feeling. Again, if you go back to the higher self video, if you missed that, pause, go back and look, and I get even deeper on what that is, higher self. But I digress to come back. The soul plane, this represents heart. Okay, this governs sensitivity, how sensitive you are to things. It embraces intuition. It's that love, that freedom, positive emotions. Just being very artistic in expression, like drama and stuff like that. And they're very spiritual, and they come with a lot of wisdom in the soul plane. Again, so the soul plane is connected to your higher self, which is the middle aspect of human expression. And again, these are our Leos, our Virgos, our Libras, our Scorpios. Okay. Next, I want to go into the physical plane, which is basic self, your feet. These are Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. They are big on understanding and doing. This is where, you know, human activity and verbal expression is embraced, and a lot of motivation. These people are very into body language, so they act out in their body. They are big on organization. They tend to have patience, and very into materialism and learning through, and they learn through sacrifice. So these individuals, again, fit that physical plane, the basic self. And again, if you want me to go deeper, pause and go back to the basic self video, and it gets deeper into that. But to stay on track and not to make this video too long, I have to keep on moving forward with this. So to go over real quick, triplicities. It's good to know these 3 major aspects of human expression: conscious self, which is the mind plane; higher self, which is the soul plane; basic self, which is the physical plane. Conscious self is at the top, the head; higher self is in the middle; and then basic self is at the feet, where we first begin to ground ourselves. Like I said in previous videos, our basic self is where we really where we're really we all really start to understand and realize who we are. You get what I'm saying? A lot of us live in our basic self. Now, describing all these and grouping all these, this does not mean you can't cross planes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just breaking down what each plane is and which of the 12 signs fit in each of the 3 groups. Okay? That does not mean you cannot have some of these characteristics of the other planes. Again, that is the magic in us, because we can cross these planes and become in tune and be in touch with the different aspects of our expression. But what I am telling you is that whatever group you are in, as far as your zodiac, that's where you express the most in. So again, I'm Gemini. That's conscious self. To use me as an example, I think from my head. I use a lot of intellectual thought. I embrace my memories and use my memories to kind of help me get through challenges, and I learn from experience. I use my rationalism. That's what that is. Imaginating and creating. I do music. I paint. Those type of things. So again, know where you are. Know who you are. Know where you reside. Know what is a good expression for you and what expressions don't work for you. Because these are the type of things that, you know how in school or in class or in college, where you get your cheat sheets. This is your cheat sheet to life. Knowing who you are, knowing knowing your lane, knowing who you are, knowing how to best put yourself and use who you are to get the most out of life. Okay? Now, to get further into this, we have to come to the understanding of some things. In life, you are what you give in it. This video isn't to tell you I'm 100% right. You know what I mean? This video is to open your mind and get you to see the powers of the universe and how this stuff is mapped out, and how, as long as you have the GPS for it, you can succeed in any kind of way, in any kind of direction, with any kind of goal. That is the purpose of these videos. So again, this is something to really start thinking on. And this is going to be one of the quickest videos, because again, I'm setting up for a long list of videos to connect everything into one. So thanks for listening. Make sure you guys are always giving your best and working on your 4 agreements. If you have not read that book or heard the audio book, you should really look into that. The 4 agreements, be impeccable with your word. Don't make assumptions. Don't take things personal, and always do your best. If you follow those 4 agreements, this stuff will be magnified, because then you're putting more focus on you. And that is the purpose of conscious efforts, and what I'm doing here is to put the focus on you and take the power out of everybody else's hands who surround us and mentally pollute us from knowing who we are and becoming the best we can be. Because again, greatness all starts with you. And it all starts in here. If you can't be great in here, it's going to be kind of hard to manifest greatness in this physical aspect that we got going on here. So again, thanks for watching the video. Make sure you always dig deeper than what I suggest, because again, I got to keep things short, because it's YouTube and people's attention span is different these days. So I don't want to bore nobody and drag anything on, kind of like I'm doing now. But I really want to get people to understand what I'm trying to do. I'm not perfect. I'm still figuring these things out as I go. But what I've broke down so far, what I've got from life, I would like to share these things with you. So until next time, always be great, never settle, and always be you. One love.